a nice guy, but don't matter.
Yes, people, what's going on? Myself, Man Like Rage, welcome back to my channel for another video. I got another episode right now. Let's go. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. You lot already know you got to be in it to win it. We're going to talk about what was said online. Gig said something online, and then it's kind of like spiraled out of control because a lot of people have responded to it. I responded to it because I was like, that's a crazy statement to make by the landlord, you know. Obviously, I get it. Like, your gigs, you've done what you've done. Us as the people, us as the people have championed a lot of individuals within our scene, and they've also achieved a lot. So it allows them to feel like, you know, they're at a certain level where they can say whatever they say makes sense to them, which I get it. Like, if you feel like it makes sense, you can say it. But then there's some things on the other hand, which is just like, no, you're wrong. Yeah, you need to just hold on a second. Just chill. My bro, just chill. Cool. So, obviously, we're all aware about Gig saying that a certain group of individuals are not gangster or are not from the streets. That's what he said. He said that grime artists are not from the streets, which again is a crazy statement to make. But then it's like, when Gig says certain things and you've got so much people like, oh, yes, bro, thank you, like, just basically a bag of yes men in the comments, just bigging him up for saying whatever he's saying because he is Gigs, because he's the landlord. He has got a certain level of respect, which I get. And everybody wants to seem like they're everyone wants to seem like they're team Gigs or they're in his corner. They just want the respect in it. So if that's how they can gain his respect in whatever way, that's what we're gonna do it. But I'm on the side where I respect Gigs as an artist. I don't know you individually or whatever. So from what I do know of you, I respect you as an artist, cool. But if you do come out and you say something mad like that, I am going to say, no, I disagree with it. I'm not going to just say, oh, yeah, I hear that because it's Gigs saying it. It's coming from Gigs. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a man, I like to look at things with a different eye, a different perspective. You know what I'm saying? So saying that people that do grime are not grime artists is a completely wild statement because there's a whole bag of men across the whole of the UK that do grime. And you're trying to invalidate their lifestyles because a lot of them talk about their life and what they've been through and what they've seen and what they've experienced. But my shock was, like, Shower Malik came out and this is what I don't want to happen. I'll be honest. I don't want it to turn into some personal attacks where people want to, because the UK scene, I feel like a lot of the time people are very active, very, very quick, I should say, to respond to make it a actual war type thing, you know what I'm saying? Just because of the way the UK scene is, the UK culture. Like, people are ready to, when I see you, when this should all just be about music. This should all just be about the sport, the art of war, the art of clashing. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be a real life beef because really and truly, it's not real life beef. Skepta and Jordan Lucas have not got no real life beef. I don't think they've ever probably even met each other in real life. You know what I'm saying? Everything is online. Everything should just be war dubs. Everything should just be music. But there's always people that feel like they need to take it one step further. You know what I'm saying? But my point is, like, I don't know if anything has ever happened between Shower Malik and Gigs, whatever. I don't know about South politics to that extent. I just know Brixton, Peckham, and whatever. But I don't know if that's old school news and everyone's moved on from. I don't know, innit? I don't know because I don't really try to follow gang culture and all that stuff because I'm not for the gang stuff. I'm not for the street shit. I feel like we should all live in unity, peace, respectfully, and everyone should get along and praise God. You get what I'm saying? But with that being said, Shower Malik made a post and he said that Giggs has got mental health basically for saying that, and he called him a wet wipe. He called Giggs a wet wipe. I'm gonna put the post on. I'm gonna put it on the screen for you lot to see what he said. So for me, it's just like, I get it. Giggs said something that was a bit annoying, but I don't want it to start being personal attacks because stuff like this can easily turn into something else that it really don't need to be. And I don't want none of that to happen, because I just want to see the art. I like to see man get into their bag when they're writing, the way they make tracks and structure songs and hit the pockets, like I said before in my other video. You get what I'm saying? So what I'm overall saying is, like, let's please just choose our words wisely for both sides. You know what I'm saying? Let's choose our words wisely. Like, even Ambush jumping up and doing the track and dissing Fredo, Heady One, Chip. So he mentioned RV. You know what I'm saying? Like, he stated that it's some of it is personal reasons, personal issues that's happened. But again, in my perspective, I don't think it should be turned into no street shit, because it just doesn't need to. Like, nah, do you know what? Some of his personal issues was stuff that's happened on the streets. But if you two ain't got no personal issues, I don't think you should get into that, especially Ambush, where you feel like you're not getting mentioned, you're not getting mixed. So to a certain extent, you said you don't feel like you're being blackballed, but what you explained was basically blackballed. You know that the Jakes are on you as well. Like, stuff has happened in the past where you know they're preing you, and any opportunity they're gonna come for you. So my advice is, Ambush, just be wise in what you're doing. You're making a comeback. You want to drop your mixtape or your album, your mixtape, and I think you should just drop that and focus on music, because too many men get sidetracked way too quick. You don't need to see a man and want to get physical. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't help or resolve anything. Rather than everyone talking about it for a minute, then everyone forgets about it. Then what? Then you got that stain on your name because you've done that. Now the industry might look at you as someone who they don't want to invite to certain events that you should be at. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my point, bruv. That's just my point. So let's just keep it professional, let's keep it musical, and let's show our talent, show the world what we can do, and let's just level up each and every single time. Myself, Man Like Rage, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Remember one thing only: God is the greatest.
Too much bust, grab it and stack it and grab it. Bro boy wear no bro boy hair. Yeah, I'm a nice guy, but don't mad me, they too was.